Hi everyone, today we will calculate the cube root of a 9-digit number. Here is the 9-digit number, here is the cube root, and we are going to calculate it without using a calculator. In order to do so, we need to apply a couple of math properties. First property is called the cube of the binomial. Anytime you have a cube of a sum of two numbers, a and b, you can write this cube as, if we call a first term and b second term, you can write it as the cube of the first term plus cube of second term plus 3 times square of first term times b plus 3 times first term times second term squared. Instead, if you have a minus b all to the power 3, it's what we have to do is just to change those two plus in minus. Okay? Once we are able to write the 9-digit number as a cube of the binomial, we will apply a second property called property of radicals. The cube root of a plus b all to the power 3 is a plus b. That means instead of doing a cube root, we will do a sum of two numbers, and that's easier than doing a cube root. Now, let's work on the 9-digit number. I'm not going to write the cube root, I'm just working on the number, and I will transform it in a cube of the binomial. So, I will work on the last 5 digits. Those last 5, I can write this number as 27,000 minus 23. So I'll write this number as 9, 9, 1, 0, and then 27,000 minus 27. If I do this operation, I will get this number. That's equal to. Now, I will work on this, and I will write this number as 9910, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, and then plus 27,000, and then I will write 27 as 3 to the power 3. Okay. Now, I will write this number as power of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will write 9, 9, 1 times 10 to the power of 6 plus, I will write this as power 10, so it's 27 times 10 to the power of 3 plus, and then 3 to the power of 3 is equal to. Now, I will write 991 as 1000 minus 9. That multiplies 10 to the power of 6 plus. Now, I will write 27 as 3 to the power of 3. So it's 3 to the power of 3 times 10 to the power of 3 plus 3 to the power of 3. And again, 1000 is 10 to the power of 3. So it's 10 to the power of 3 minus 9. That multiplies 10 to the power of 6 plus 3 to the power of 3. It can be written as 3, so I'm working on this. 3 times 3 to the power 2 times 10 to the power 3 plus, and I will write it back, 3 to the power 3. I need this 3 because in here there is a 3. Okay? And then I will multiply 10 to the power 6 by 10 to the power 3. So that becomes, I will work on this. Let's become 10 to the power of 3 times 10 to the power 6 minus, and then I will multiply this, 9 times 10 to the power 6 plus 3 times 3 squared times 10 to the power 3 plus 3 to the power 3. Okay, and again, we have a product of two powers with the same base, so I can add the exponents, and then this is 10 to the power of 9 minus, I can write 9 as 3 times 3 to the power of 10 to the power 6, sorry, 3 times 3 times 10 to the power 6 plus 3 times 3 squared plus 10 to the power 3 plus 3 to the power 3. Okay, now let's see. Okay, now I can write the cube of the binomial. In our case, we'll let 10 to the power 3. Actually, I have to do something. Okay, I have to work on it. I will write it as 10 to the power of 3 to the power 3 minus 3 times 3 to the power, and I will work on it, 10 to the power of 3 to the power of 2 plus 3 to the power of 3 squared 10 plus, okay, now it works. Let 10 to the power of 3 equals to A, and 3 is equal to B. So I'll write it as A to the power of 3 minus 3, this is a B times B times A to the power 2 plus is 3 times, this is B squared times A plus B cube. Okay, now as you can see, this is a cube of the binomial, of a binomial, and it's A minus B to the power of 3. So I can write this as A is 10 to the power 3, 10 to the power of 3 minus 3 to the power of 3. And that's all to the power of, sorry, 10 to the power 3 minus 3. And then all to the power of 3. Now the result is this. So the original 3-digit number is 10 to the power of 3 minus 3, all to the power of 3. So this number here is equal to square root, the cube root of 10 to the power of 3 minus 3 all to the power of 3. And then, if we will apply the property of radicals, we will have, in our case there is minus, so we have 10 to the power of 3 minus 3. To the power of 3 is 1000, so it's 1000 minus 3. That's equal to 997. So this is the solution, 997. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, just subscribe to the channel. Thanks, bye.